Save My Piggies, your life, your limb, your story. With host Dr. John Phillips and Kim McNicholas.
Hi, Kelsey. Go ahead
Hi.
and share your story. Thank you. It's good to hear your voice again.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. So, I'm 34 years old. Um, I was diagnosed with P.A.D. a couple of years ago. Um, I was actually, I've been a smoker since I was 13, so over half my life, um, which is a long time. And, I had tried, doctors can tell you, they tell you you need to quit smoking, but I don't think um, until you really commit to that process, you understand all the benefits that really come with it. And I tried everything. I mean, I had tried Chantix, which is a prescription. I had tried gum patches, you know, and I was actually on my way to the emergency room for an emergency amputation. And I had my last cigarette and I threw it out the window. And it was a battle, after that. But I think the pure willpower and wanting to quit really was the drive that time. And after I did finally quit, the pain, the pain, I cannot even tell you how much it helped decrease that pain in my legs, that constricting feeling that I was feeling every time I had a cigarette. I could feel my pain increase, and that wasn't enough, at that time. So definitely, support from my family and friends was a big one. But I think just coming to that decision and really wanting to do it was the biggest thing that you have to do.
That's amazing. You're such an inspiration. I appreciate you sharing. Um, when some people say, "Well, if it's your leg or a cigarette, why wouldn't people immediately choose the leg?" Can you
It's an
shed some
addiction.
light on what goes through your mind and the addiction process and how hard it is to
For,
actually put that last cigarette?
for me personally, I felt like cigarettes was the last thing I had control of. I had lost control of everything medically. I had felt I was being, medically gaslit, which a lot of us are. I thought the cigarettes were helping with my pain because, I would get stressed, I would hurt, I would, immediately turn to that. But when I adapted other things in my life to, kind of take that support that I thought the cigarettes were giving me over, that's when it became less and less relevant. Um, and I started going to those alternative, um, methods of getting that release, that relief.
Yeah, we do have some that actually say that pain is a trigger for actually smoking the cigarette because it eases the stress. But
Mhm.
they don't realize that actually, as you're stating, the pain is exacerbated because of taking
It
that.
was. And, I didn't realize it at the time. It actually started to be about the time that I was nearing my amputation and things were getting worse. And I was noticing, when I go out and not getting relief, that rubber band feeling around my leg is increasing. I can see my foot turning purple, but I'm still inhaling, and it really wasn't until I was on my way to the hospital. It was 2 days before New Year's Eve. And we had planned a New Year's Eve party, and I realized all that I was missing out on, and that I needed to do everything possible to save my limbs and save my life. And as hard as it wasn't even after I made that decision, I still struggled. When I was in the hospital, they used the patches. I did use them for a little bit when I got out, but as I said, as I replaced the need for a cigarette with actual like friends and family, reading, and it sounds so silly. Like, I know it sounds silly, but, replacing that addiction with things that were beneficial to my health and to my life just really
Yeah.
made it worth it. And it really made those cravings go away because you started craving something better. And I
Good way
tried before.
That's a great way to put that, Kelsey. You started craving something better.
Yeah. Mm.
Thank you. And how are you doing now?
I'm doing better. I found a wonderful podiatrist and still working with my doctors, but that my health has significantly improved since I quit smoking, and I'm on my way.
I appreciate you so much for sharing. Thank
you
you
so
again,
much.
Kelsey.